Hey YouTube, it's your I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be answering 10 questions so you guys can get to know me better. Okay, so before I get into the questions, I just want to see how everyone's doing. I know we're all stuck in quarantine right now and we all have to be inside, but I hope everyone's okay and I hope everyone's safe and I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. And yeah, now let's get into the video. Question number 1 is, what type of books do I like? Now, that's a two-parter because I like nonfiction and I like fiction. With nonfiction, I like books that are like bibliographies, memoirs, autobiographies. I also like self-help, self-motivation. That's the type of books I like because I feel like with me, I like facts and I like being able to start up a conversation with that type of things. And with fiction, I like books that are like The Mortal Instruments, which has vampires, werewolves, fairies, witches. And then I also like books like the Red Queen series, which has powers of lightning, water, air, that type of stuff. The second question is, who is my role model? My role model is Emma Watson. The reason why is because at the age of 26, I believe, she became a UN Goodwill Ambassador. And she ended up talking about feminism. I can't even say the word. And she ends up speaking about women's rights. And she, as most of you guys know, she was Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movie series. And as well, when she was also filming the Harry Potter series, she was going to university. And that's what I find inspiring. Like, how do you go to college and university at the same time while acting? Like, that's a big thing. Question number 3 is favorite author. And if most of you guys don't know this by now, I am surprised because this is an author I talk about nonstop. And her name is Angie Thomas. She currently has 2 books, and it's called, the first book is called The Hate You Give, and the second one is On the Come Up, and her new 3rd book called Concrete Rose is coming out pretty soon, and I'm so excited about that. And the reason why she's my favorite author is because she talks about racism, and she talks about things that other people don't want to talk about because it's a big topic. And she has like a way of putting the words together in her book to make it beautiful, to make it be able for you to open the book and continue to read and not be able to put it down. So I really can't wait for her 3rd book to come out, and I already pre-ordered it. So once it comes in, it'll come in, baby. Yeah. So the 4th question is favorite book series. Now, I haven't really read many book series in my life. I mostly read at least 4 or 5. So for this one, there's only just one, and that is the Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. The reason why I say that is because by the 1st book, you're catched, like you're attached to it. And with that book, I actually finished the whole like series within a month, and my family was so surprised about that. And surprisingly, I was too, because that was my first book series I've ever completed. And I do plan on in the future getting more of her books because she is a really good author. Question number 5 is, how many books do I plan on reading this year? So this year I plan on reading 50 books. So far, Educated is my 21st book that I'm currently reading. And surprisingly, we're not even halfway through the year and I'm already on my 21st book. Like, how crazy is that? Like, where's the time going? And like, now that we're all in quarantine, I have something to do. And the thing that I'm freaking out mostly about is I only have like 4 books left. And I really need more books, but I can't go to Indigo because, well, Indigo's closed. So yeah, 50 books. And I really hope I complete that, which I think. So question number 6 is who inspired me to read? And this person that taught me how to, like, not taught me how to read, but this person that who inspired me to read, she is incredible and her videos are beautiful, and her bookshelf, oh, I really wish I had a bookshelf. But she is Haley from Haley in Bookland, and the reason why I say that is because she is incredible. The way she talks about books and the way that she recommends books and all that is mind-blowing to me. She recommended one book, 10 Blind Dates, and it was one of the best books I've ever read. It did make me cry at the end, I'm not gonna lie, but I just watch her videos all the time, and she inspires me more and more to read. The 7th question is, do I plan on making a book in the future? I have been thinking about this for a while, and I do think I plan on making a book in the future, but it's gonna be based off like family and love and hatred and growing up in this poor life and stuff like that. I've just been thinking about it a lot, and I feel like we do need more books like that out there, and not just books that are based off powers and stuff like that. I feel like we need books that are based off realistic things that are happening right now. So yes, I do plan on making my book in the future. So question number 8 is, which fictional character do I relate to the most? And that question for me was very easy. I talked about her a little bit before in the beginning of the video, and it is Hermione Granger from Harry Potter's. The reason why I relate to her so much is because from the first movie, she loved reading. The place that you would find her is actually in the library, and that's normally where you would find me, except where you would find me is Indigo. And the way she grew up in Harry Potter's, she was able to take in all that information that she was reading and be able to use it in her real life. And I feel like that's me right now. Right now I'm reading Educated, and that is all I talk about. All I talk about is real life stuff. So the 9th question is, which fictional place would I live in? Without hesitation, I would definitely live in Narnia. The reason why is because I love the talking animals. It's so cute. Especially Asgard, I think they name him Asgard? Yeah, something like that. And I also love the little raccoon and the little beaver and all the animals that can talk in it, because hello, why wouldn't you want to talk to an animal? Why wouldn't you want to just look at the animal and be like, hi wolf, how are you today? How are you doing throughout this whole quarantine? And the wolf would be like, I'm okay, you know, I wish I was better. I wish I could see all these human beings walk by again and scare them to death. Really? Well, hopefully that'll be happening soon. That's what I mean. That's why I want to be in Narnia, so then I could talk to animals. And that was very weird because that looked like I was talking to myself, which I think I was. Oh my gosh, we're actually at the final 10th question. And the 10th question is, why did I start my YouTube channel? The reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I feel like this is the best way to get out there, like get my reviews out there, and for people to hear what I have to say about books, and for me to recommend books to people. And I just love talking about books, and sometimes I could talk about it with my family, but since they don't read books as much as I do, they don't sometimes understand what like the book is about. So I feel like this is the best way for me to come out there and talk about why I love this book, and talk about why you will love this book and why you should go get the book and stuff. So yeah, and I really hope in the future that I get more people to read books, because people think reading books is boring, but to me, I find it entertaining because say you're traveling on the streetcar or the train or anything like that, instead of you being on your phone, you can actually be able to take out your book and read and be in this whole other world. And it's fun. So I do recommend that everyone goes and read every once in a while. It could even be 1 book a year or 2 books a year, but I do recommend that everyone reads. Okay guys, that was the final 10 questions. And I do thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. And if you haven't also yet, please go check out my Instagram, which is in the bio. And go spread some love, guys. Have a good day.